What is up, guys? It's your boy Fix It Daniel, and today we're on the vibe. We're just doing something really quick, preventative maintenance. We're just replacing the spark plugs. Just thought I'd show you guys how to do it. I did the last one in my wife's friend's caliper, and I'm gonna do it in this one. So let's get into it. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you guys have not seen my videos, check them out. But today we're on the vibe. We're just going to be replacing the spark plugs, nothing crazy, pretty simple stuff to do. If you've never done it before, just thought I'd show you guys how to do it in your vibe if you have one, or something similar to it, a 4-cylinder. Really quite easy to get to, and really quite easy to do. So just thought I'd do it for you, show it to you, and go from there. So let's go over and see what we got. Okay, guys, so it's pretty simple, easy to get to. This is a 2010 Pontiac Vibe. It's got the 2.4 4-cylinder, and they're pretty much easy. 1, 2, 3, 4 right here on top. So really easy to get to, no problem. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get these little nut pieces off, which is probably like a 10 millimeter. Yep, it is. So get to them right off the back. Take our 10 millimeter. Take the nut off, pop off the lid, and then pretty much as you see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. I did replace one. I replaced this one here because when I first got the car from my mother-in-law, it had a misfire. It was a misfire on this one, so you can see these are all original because there's these little marks up top. But this one is the one I replaced. So I didn't replace all the spark plugs, I just replaced the coil, and I thought I'd do it later. So we're gonna go replace these because I don't know how long it's been since these have been replaced. So it's a good idea to go ahead and change them out every once. Sometimes it's good to follow the maintenance of how long you need to change these. Some people wait until they actually go bad, but usually that's kind of too far gone, but I do it sometimes too, just bad habit. So we're gonna go ahead and take these off, and then we'll go ahead and do that. So what we do, pop them off. You can, and one of the things too is that if you're worried about replacing them all, you don't really have to. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, it's gonna be really easy to snap these back. So if you undo them and you get kind of confused, it's not gonna be very hard to figure it out. And since we're replacing them all, it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to go ahead and unplug them all since we're going to be replacing them all. So just give it a nice good tug pull. Sometimes they might get a little stuck because they've been on there. So you can get a little tug pull like that. Do another one. May have to give it a little assistance pull because they're stuck on there. They've been on there for who knows how long. Alright, just like that. And then I believe these are another 10. Yep, they're 10. So we'll go ahead and do the first one, which is right here. You can crack them loose if you want. Okay, start with this one here. Put it to the side. Go ahead and pull this up. Alright, got that out there. Alright, so normally if you have some debris, you may want to get that out before it falls in. This has got some gunk in there, so I'm going to get a little rag and wipe that out. Alright, that looks pretty good. Alright, so what we're going to do, take our socket wrench. This one's a 5/8. Break this off. Stick it down the hole. Alright, then just take this off. Put your wrench, nice and easy. so you get it loose, and you can take the rest of the way out with your hand. Like so. Ooh, they were really oily in there. All right. So may have a head gasket leak we may have to replace, but I don't know if you could see that or not. It looks a little crusty, so definitely time to replace these. So let's go ahead and do so. So now we're gonna put our spark plugs in. We got some NGK spark plugs. Here's the number. So nice and good, ready to go. Back in there. Compared to the Dippin' Denzos that we had in there. So really quite simple, and these are already pre-gapped, so I don't have to worry about the gapping. So what we're going to do is take our anti-seize, then go right over them, get it all over the spark plug here. Let's get a nice good thread going. All right, to the side. Stick that on like that. Magnet holder right down the hole. Oh, no, hold on. We're going to do this by hand. So we get it nice and tight. Take a wrench, tighten it back up. Just a couple of turns so it's snug. That's it. That's all you got to do. And then we'll take our boot, wipe off some of this excess stuff here. Nice and clean. Right back on it. And take our nut. Make sure we get all the wires out of the way. Make sure there's no wires in our way. Okay. Get that nice and tight. Get that nut over it. And just tighten this back up. Nice and firm. Good to go. Just snug. And plug it back in. And on to the next ones. Alright, let's keep on going. Pop these up. Lift out this debris. Not too bad. All right, then just keep on going. Put you guys in a little bit of a time-lapse mode. All right, guys, and just like that, we are done. Sorry, I had the camera stop because I was sitting in the sun while I was doing a time lapse, and it overheated, so it cut off. So it didn't show any of the rest of me doing the rest of the thing, but it's running good now. Everything is really simple. Hopefully, you saw in the time lapse of what I'm supposed to do. Is pretty really simple. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put the cover back on. Do everything you need to do. It runs really good. Starts up really great now. No more hesitation starts or rough idling. So sometimes your spark plugs can be fouled and they're just not performing at their top performance. So sometimes you just have to replace it. Because that's it. Sometimes you just got to replace it. It's running really good now. It's not fouling. We was having some problems with it hesitating to start. Not very bad. It start, but it would be kind of rough start. But now it starts up real smooth. The idle's real smooth. I think that was the reason, one of the reasons that it was running a little rough with the idling. It needs a new air filter, master airflow clean. We're gonna do all that in another one. It does need a valve cover gasket. So we may have to go ahead and order one of those. I didn't think it needed it, but after pulling those out, there was some oil pooled in the bottom, and it was kind of pooling up around the thing. So a new head gasket will take care of that, and then it will stay nice and dry and it won't leak anymore. So that'll be something else we'll need to do. So we're just trying to get this running really good, running really right, and I think we got success. Well, guys, that's it. That was pretty quick. Like I said, I'm going to start doing some of these quick videos of fixing vehicles if it needs to be done, and if I have time to do it, I will try to film it. I know it's kind of super short and quick, but if something for you guys, if you never worked on your vehicle before, I highly encourage you to try to get some car knowledge, save yourself some money, especially with something as simple as this. It's really quite easy to do yourself. Take your time, slow down, nice and easy. You should be good to go. But definitely doesn't hurt to tinker with your car so you kind of know what you need to do. Or get your own spark plugs, get the grease, whatever you need, tools if you got tools, and kind of work on it yourself just to kind of get some good, confident knowledge that you can work on your vehicle. And then you can go from there. You can do brakes, you can do oil changes, air filter, stuff that would cost you an arm and a leg that you could do yourself. Just minor, simple stuff. Then as you maybe get a knack for it, maybe you start going bigger, doing some more crazier stuff. But just getting an understandable common knowledge of how to work your vehicle and take care of your vehicle is always the name of the game. But guys, thank you so much for watching. I really truly appreciate it. I know it was a little short and I didn't show you everything, but I showed you the first step, and I did it in hyperlapse mode just to kind of get through them all, and then you kind of get the gist. So hopefully that works out for anybody who needs help with that and understanding how that works. Well, all being said, you guys have a good and blessed day, and I'm gonna see you in the next fix. Until then, peace.